All right. We are live once again. This is your man right here, the one, the only, that beautiful Rhode Island Red Rooster. And we are live once again. So, as you guys come in here, um, give me a sound check. Let me know everything and stuff is good, and I'll go ahead and break down some stuff. What I'm going to be doing to the channel, the direction and stuff I want to be heading into, cause playtime is over now. You know, I done did enough Q&As. I done did enough Q&As and stuff to where if people were trying to come in and really trying to inquire about, they was really trying to inquire about getting this information, you know, they could have came up here, they could have contacted me and stuff. And to the people who done, you know, I appreciate that. Appreciate you reaching out. I appreciate you being patient. You know, but we're gonna step into the next stage of this, right? We're stepping into the next stage because what I'm seeing is a bunch of people squandering an opportunity. They're squandering an opportunity and stuff. And so, you know, I haven't seen much growth coming from a lot of these guys and stuff, man. You know, I haven't seen much growth. I've seen a bunch of setbacks. You know, you're leaving one lease program to go into another lease purchase program. You haven't possessed any kind of position of ownership, which means that some of the stuff you haven't took into accountability. You haven't got your credit straight. You haven't talked to financial people, but yet you up here posting settlements and all this other stuff here. Let's keep it real. If you was making the money that you was making on a consistent basis, then what's the holdup? If you're talking about trying to achieve anything and stuff in business, if you're trying to achieve anything in business, what's the holdup? Okay, I got bad credit. How come you're not going over here and talking to a credit repair person to get your stuff straight? You got the money. That's not costing you. It doesn't cost you thousands of dollars to get your credit repaired. You know, you're sitting over here. How bad is your credit? Well, you're not thousands of dollars in debt. You just, you know, you're not hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. You know, it's just something that you may have done. You may have some kind of, you know, I don't even know how you have a judgment. But, I mean, you know, there's some judgments up there. You know, maybe a repossession or two, some late bills and stuff like that. Well, you know, that comes later. That comes later. I won't say, you know, you kind of, the fuel card thing and stuff, that comes later, because what's the point? That's like having a gas. It's like having a gas car, no gas. I mean, well, it's like having a gas card with no car. You got a gas card, but you ain't got no car to put it in. What good is it gonna do you? You know, you got an LLC. You got an LLC but no business. What good is it going to do you? You see, you know, you're setting up portfolios trying to tell people you got business, and then you look around and you ain't got no business. You know. Well, okay. I mean, you know, it is what it is. VL is a small outfit. They're a small outfit and stuff. So, you know, you're not going to get those discounts. You know, the discounts are for the larger carriers. People who got large, you know, you qualify for the discounts on fuel cards when you have a large line of credit. You see what I'm saying? When you start fixing your credit up, then you can qualify for a lot of those things, you know, a lot of those incentives and those incentive programs and stuff, man, that go on in there. But see, you know, hey, I just want to deal with cash. Okay, that's cool too. You want to deal with cash, but you ain't got no money in your account. But you posting up checks and all this other stuff. Playtime's over. And my thing is that, you know, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to be about it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to be about it, because there's nothing more frustrating than a person telling you that, hey, man, you need to get your stuff together. But then they can't show you the 101s. They can't show you the 101s and stuff. They can't tell you, know, I know I've been doing this a lot. I've been talking about credit repair and stuff, right? So what I'm doing with my channel right now as I speak is that I'm speaking to credit repair people. I'm speaking to credit repair people and stuff. So when I started to do my lives and started doing my videos, we're going to talk to actual people who fix credit. So it's not going to be Red Rooster up here no more talking about pointing you in the right direction. You're not only going to get pointed in the right direction, but there's going to be examples of people who can actually get the job done. Because I see a real sincerity in people, but they, for a lot of people, they just don't, they are told what needs to be done. They just don't know what direction to go into. And I know because I've been there. A lot of people used to tell me a lot of things, and then I had to figure it out on my own. And so we're not going to be doing that here on the channel. We're going to actually be bringing up some people, right? Some examples of some people who can do credit repair. Now, my thing is that I'm not going to be sponsored by them. That's why I really don't want to. I don't want to really put it on the channel and say, well, this is a person that I recommend and all. I'm just saying is that they're going to go more in depth about the importance, right, or the steps that's taken into getting your credit repaired, right? Because you're running a business. You're running a business, and it doesn't matter how well you sit there and you say you're good with money, right? You want to put away your money, that's good. There's nothing wrong with reinforcement. Nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with reinforcing your business. So if you like I said, the credit thing, I'd rather have it and not need it, need and not have it. I'd rather have it and not need it, need and not have it. Because you can't be sitting over here being a truck driver, right? It doesn't matter if you're an own op, if you're in a lease program, you're a company driver. You sitting there, you're making 50, you're making 50 plus. You're making 50 plus. So, you are, truck drivers can be in you're in the top 20%. You're in the top 20% and stuff. There is some hindrance and stuff here and there and stuff. I mean, it's a trade-off, right? We understand that this job requires much of a sacrifice. You're not home every day. You're not, it's a trade-off. Yeah, you make money, but then, your home time maybe consists of 10%. It may consist 10%, maybe 20% or whatever. But, when you don't have nothing, right? When you don't have nothing, a lot of us, we didn't have no inheritance. So we're first generation wealth builders. So you're starting out from scratch. But don't take this opportunity to squander your opportunity so that when the next generation come up, they're doing the same thing like what we're doing right now. First generation wealth builders. They should be the second generation wealth builders. Well, the generation before me, they did all the work and stuff, so I don't have to get out here and drive a truck as much. I don't have to stay out here on the road 2 weeks or a month or 2 months or 3 months or whatever. I don't have to do that. I just have to continue with the legacy. The science is here. So, not only do I know how to operate all aspects of the business, but it's not a necessariness for me just to be in one position. Like, well, the generation before me, they drove truck real well, right? But, all the other things and stuff like that, not so much. And that was because they wasn't around it. You see, it can be a fair and equal balance on all things in business. A lot of people talk, well, I want to be a fleet owner and stuff. Okay. How you talking about being a fleet owner? You ain't got no credit. You're going in a lease program. And then you're going to get another truck in the same lease program. That's insane. Man. You sitting there, you're squandering your opportunity. That's why it doesn't work. You're supposed to go over there, get the things needed and necessary and stuff to move on to step 2. Get your credit repaired, man. You over here, you should be doing that with your first settlement. Your very first settlement, you're supposed to be finding some kind of credit repair person and telling them, okay, listen, go to work. Here's the money. They're going to be asking for the information and stuff like that. They go ahead and go to work. And so, you keep an eye on your emails and stuff. If they decide, the credit repair people will tell you that. Keep an eye on your emails. Keep an eye on the mail, on some of the letters and stuff that come to the house. And so when they come there, you forward it over there to him. You forward it over there to your credit repair people and stuff, man. They start to do what they need to do, because you're out here working. You're out here working and stuff. You're out here trying to get your capital and stuff together. You're out here trying to get your capital and stuff together. You're sitting over here, and you want a truck, you want a trailer, you want a fleet, you want to run a fleet and stuff, and you ain't got no credit. So a situation come up, you over here in a lease program and stuff, you don't know what to do. And then you got somebody under you. You don't know what to do and stuff, in the situation. The pressure and stuff is on you, but then you want somebody to come over here and work for you. Put that much trust and stuff. Their livelihood is dependent on what you can do and stuff, and then they're squandering their opportunity because they're not making the money that they're supposed to be making because of the sacrifice that's required. You're staying out here on this road and stuff, man. You're not able to do it. You're not able to come and go as you please. You're not able to partake in certain things and stuff like you were if you was at home. This is not, trucking is not an entry-level job. It's not an entry-level job and stuff, but, it's becoming more and more accessible because of the entry-level jobs and stuff that are disappearing. Some people even have skill. Some people even have, they have degrees and stuff, which is not, it's not a skill. It's not a skilled profession. But some people have degrees and stuff like that. Take my wife, for instance. My wife, for 12 years. For 12 years and stuff, I had to sit there and pay for, I had to pay for colleges and stuff like that. You got a bachelor's, you got a associate's degree and stuff that you're paying for, and then you decide that you want, after all this time and stuff, you decide that you want to get out here and drive a truck like me. You see what I'm saying? You want to drive a truck like me and stuff. So, there it is, 13 years just down the drain and stuff. You got a degree, but what good is it? Because you say in the end and stuff, you want to get out here and drive a truck. And then honestly, you're not even doing that correctly, because, first thing you decide to do and stuff, ain't got no experience or whatever, decide they want to get into a lease program. Don't understand anything about the business. You out here doing all these loads and whatnot, and then at the end, here it is, come settlement time, you're in the hole. You done took a load over here from one side of the country to the other side of the country. You out here delivering goods and services every day, on time and stuff, and then you get your settlement and you got a bunch of zeros. You owe the company money. Squandering an opportunity and stuff, because you don't understand, the game and how everything works. And so, we think that these opportunities are going to always be here forever. This industry is evolving. The work environment is evolving and stuff, and people got to go with it. You see what I'm saying? A lot of them guys over there in California, they didn't think that AB5 was gonna affect them the way that they did. But guess what? It came right on in there. No more leases. So that means what did AB5 do is that it knocked out the independent. There was a lot of independent people that could have sat there and pulled their resources together. They could have pulled their resources together and stuff, and got a grip on that thing. They could have jumped into politics, but instead they sat over there and they ran, and and stuff like that. They law enforcement over there and stuff, man, it just steady got you jammed up and stuff like that. And so now they done weaken the force. Where now, if you want somebody to work for you, now you got to set up all these, you got to get insurance. You got to get all these insurance policies, and you got to make sure that all these unemployment things and stuff is set up that they don't even qualify for, because you're paying into it and stuff, but then, they don't even qualify. Those things there and stuff, you had all them years over there to take advantage to a point to where you can gain political power. Because AB5, that's only a state. That wasn't even federal. So now, they got the PRO Act and stuff like that. They got the PRO Act sitting on the table, and people acting like, okay, well, that can't be passed. That can't be passed and stuff, man. I mean, all it takes is the right politicians to get in there. The only thing that's holding up right, Congress, Congress is for it and stuff, but, they got to get it past Senate. All right, TB, what's going on with you? They got to get it past the Senate now and stuff. But that's all they got to do is get it past, the Senate votes on it and stuff, and they agree, that's it. Now you got the PRO Act and stuff, no more lease programs. Now you can't lease. I mean, the lease, you can take advantage of it for what it is, right? But people getting these programs, they get too comfortable. Oh, well, I got this nice, pretty truck. And stuff like that. I can say yes and no. That's it. And here come your settlement and stuff on Friday, and you making $0. You making $0. You done did all this work. Done ran up and down this highway and stuff. You got to get up at a certain time. You got to deliver at a certain time. You got to sit there and, you got to take, shippers, consignees, whatever and stuff. They say, no, you can't park here. You got to go somewhere else. You taking attitude on top of attitude and stuff, and what's your payoff? $0 at the end of the week. $0 at the end of the week and stuff, and then you come out here and talk, oh man, this lease ain't nothing but a scam. No, you scamming yourself because you allowing an opportunity to pass by. Now, how are you talking about trying to be a business person if you can't get into the 101s? Nobody wants to ask the real questions. Okay, well, hey, whatever load of stuff you find and stuff, that's fine, You're not looking into the sciences of it and stuff, just squandering opportunity, time on top of time. But then you want to talk about, oh man, it's the folks that's bad. It's the people I'm leasing on to them, that's bad. You're going from one lease program to another lease program, and then the second you get over there, it's all good. Okay, and see, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. If you want to do that, right? If you just want to check on Friday and stuff, then just be a company driver. There's nothing wrong with being a company driver, because the only difference between a company driver and a lease purchase program driver is that at least you get paid on Friday. Being a company driver, you got to do the same thing. You're like, well, as a company driver, you can't say no to a load, but in the lease program, you technically can't say no to a load. They sending you to areas that you don't want to run to and stuff like that. Well, in the lease program, you got to do the same thing. You got to hunker down if you're going to make the money. You got to be out in places. You can't, neither one of them can say no. But at the end of the day and stuff, they give, you're a company driver, you get the company driver treatment. That means, okay, you get your settlement on Friday. You get paid on Friday. But then now you're in a lease program and stuff. Then now all of a sudden, they treat you like a company driver, everything. They treat you like a company driver, but then now when it come to time to take care of some business, it's time, when it's time to take care of some business, now you're your own operator. Come Friday, you ain't got no money. You ain't got no money. Now you're your own operator. Oh well, they mess your settlement up and stuff. Well, if you had your own authority, you couldn't get paid for 30 days. They throw that nonsense at you. When your truck break down and stuff like that, even in the lease program. Okay, now you're your own operator. Hey, what you gonna do to take care of that problem right there? I see you got a flat tire. It's PM time. It's PM time and stuff. Now you're your own operator. But they running you like a company driver. They take that truck that you paying for. And they don't give you any kind of lane. They don't give you any kind of lane or nothing. You just sitting over here, you running, okay, I'm picking up this load here and stuff. I'm over here in the East Coast, and then I'm going out here to the Midwest, and then from the Midwest, I'm going to the Northwest, and now you're out there in the West Coast, and you're just making one big old circle. You know, you ain't got no lane. You ain't got no lane. So see, you thinking that's what trucking is about. Okay, I'm gonna pick up a load here. You know, so when you jump in, when you become a lease driver, you're doing the same thing. Oh well, I'm picking up a load over here in the east and running to the west. Cause that's how you make money. That's how you making money. And then, you know, come Friday, you ain't got no money. Update on quality. Yeah, he went company. Yeah, he went company. Hold on, what y'all got? Hold on, what you got? Let's see. No one wants their, yeah, all right, let's see. Mr. Turn, let's see. TBE. Fuel card with no discount. Like I said, there's no problem with that. There's no problem that you got a fuel card with no discount. Okay, that's what happened when you ain't got no credit. When you're using somebody else's purchasing power, they got discounts. It's discounts on them cars and stuff, but see, you don't get them because your name ain't on the card. That purchasing power and stuff, that goes to them. Because when they fill them applications out and stuff to get those fuel cards, how many trucks you got in your fleet, sir? How many trucks you got in your fleet? Okay. Then sometimes they give you a discount based upon how many, based upon how much equipment you got. Oh, it's discounts. It's discounts. You just don't see them because you ain't the one filling. You ain't the one filling the application out. They are. So that line of credit and everything, that's going to them. That's going to them. They ain't going to you. So when they say, you know what, let's go and shut them down. Cut that fuel card off. What you gonna do? They shut out that fuel card and stuff. That's it. Whatever fuel you got in your truck and stuff, you know, that's it. And if you ain't got no money in your account, man, you're gonna be scratching and scraping, kneeling and begging. Right. So don't just take the glorified out. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to remove the glorified and stuff, man. If you're going to be a company driver, be a company driver. Take advantage of the fact that you are a company driver, because there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being a company driver. But you can't sit there and have company driver tendencies if you're talking about run a business. It's just like if you go out here and inquire to be you an employee and you work somewhere, then, as an employee, you're not going to show very much initiative into doing anything else except your job. But when you open your business up, you got to drop all those tendencies. But the first thing they tell you when you make the transition over and you get in these lease programs, run your truck like a company driver. Run your truck like a company driver. When you supposed to be the direct opposite of what you were when you was a company driver. Okay, I didn't care about what lanes and stuff I ran. I didn't care about the truck. I didn't care about the freight. I didn't care about the miles and stuff as long as I got them. You got to put everything in reverse now. You got to care about every little piece of freight that you haul. Because the people that you work, that's what they're doing. They doing, hey man, listen, they sitting over there and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to take this load here. No, I ain't going to take that one because, I'll be sitting on this one too long. I ain't going to make no money off of it. All right, Richardson Carey, what's going on with you, Queen? Hope everything and stuff is good with you. Hold on. What you got? Damian Williams would say, man, I'm thinking I'm in the best lease. I pick my own loads, and if I need help, I got someone that can help me out. Okay, I mean, yeah, like I said, take advantage of because the program sure gonna take advantage of you. Okay? Take advantage of the program and stuff, man. Like I said, look, dude, hey, you ain't, when you start out, it's going to always be hard, because you're trying to establish yourself. You're not going to sit there, when you go to a barbershop, you're looking for the people who got experience. So, if you don't know very much about that particular barber, then you ain't going to mess with them like that. You ain't going to mess with them like that, because this dude messing with your hair. You know what I'm saying? So you might give him an opportunity or something, but for the most part, all right, relaxing, okay. But for the most part, I mean, it's the same thing. Whether it's the barber, whether it's your mechanic, whether it's your cook, whether it's anybody that you deal with and stuff, man, you prefer somebody who has some experience, somebody who has some knowledge, because you don't want folk messing up. But if you give somebody the opportunity, okay, a mechanic, he just opened up his shop and stuff like that, and you find out he ain't got very much experience, you ain't gonna be paying him top dollar. Like, hey man, listen, I'm giving you an opportunity to work on my car. So you're gonna take advantage of it. You can't be sitting there charging professional prices and you just open up your door. So hey, listen, man, they charge this and stuff. If his prices has to reflect his experience. But as he gets more knowledge, as he begins to become more knowledgeable and stuff and more trustworthy, and he start pumping out vehicles and they ain't breaking down, and he becomes reliable and trustworthy, then he gonna be charging those reliable, trustworthy prices. Because hey, man, look, that dude, he give you top-notch quality business. He ain't messing around and stuff, man. I took my car in there this morning, I got it back this evening. I thought, man, I take it to the other guy and stuff, man. Shoot, they say they might need my car about 2-3 days. He pushed my car on out there and didn't charge me an arm and a leg and stuff like that. And he's trustworthy. But same thing, man. When you don't have experience, then it's the same thing with the finance people. They taking a chance. So what they gotta say, well, look, I gotta get my money off top. Because it's a chance you might fold. You ain't got a good understanding. You ain't got no credit history. So I don't know. I got to make sure I get so you sitting over here, you might get financed and stuff like that, but they want a big down payment and the interest level is probably, astronomical. Sitting there, well, you qualified and stuff, but it's 30% interest. It's 30% interest and stuff, so you're not gonna always get the best deals and stuff, man, starting out. So same thing with the lease program and stuff. They taking a chance. They know everybody ain't coming in there and stuff, man. It's business savvy. You see what I'm saying? I mean, hey, the truck breakdown and stuff like that. They still got to pay for it, regardless of whether it's coming out your pocket. If it's coming out your pocket or their pocket, they still got to pay for it. So you in a lease program, you understand the game and stuff like, hey, well, it ain't gonna do nothing for my credit, ain't doing nothing to my credit. What they gonna do? Take you to court? They gonna take you to court. They already know you ain't making no money. They look at your settlements and you got $0. You owe them money. Then your truck break down and stuff like that. They talking about, oh, they gonna take you to court if you walk away. What money they gonna take if you ain't making it? Because if you was making the money, it wouldn't be a problem. If you was sitting there kicking out that, if you was sitting out, you're not about to leave somewhere and you making money. Is there a problem here? No, it ain't no problem, man. She don't making money. What you talking about? So when those issues come up, okay, yeah, I gonna take care of it. Hold on, y'all. So those repair issues come up and stuff like that. The only phone call you making, hey, listen, man, truck gonna be down for a couple of days. Truck gonna be down for a couple of days and stuff like that. You ain't borrowing no money. You just letting the folk know, hey, listen, I'm gonna be down for a day or two and stuff, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You in that lease program and stuff like that, they already know. See, the fix is already in anyway. You in a lease program, so they already telling you, hey, look, the truck broke down, take it to Freightliner. Why? Because they got that bumper-to-bumper warranty and stuff, right? For the truck that they leasing based upon the agreement that you don't know anything about. They're not gonna sit there, man, and get this truck and then think that, well, okay, I'm gonna get these guys over here that I know they ain't making no money. They ain't doing the right thing with their money. They ain't saving their money because I see everything that they do. Playtime is over, Mr. Sunwater Flow. Hey, that's my brother, y'all. That's my brother up there, Sunwater Flow. They know you ain't making no money and stuff. They got, man, that's why they tell you when them trucks break down, hey, look, take it to Freightliner. Don't take it nowhere else. Take it to Freightliner. That truck go in there and stuff is bumper to bumper warranty. They know, okay, listen, that lease option, the lease option and stuff, when they got the truck, they already know, hey, listen, we offer this, and this. Okay, well, yeah, this is the type of warranty and stuff I want. The truck break down, I ain't trying to pay no money. Okay, well, they tell you, all right, you ain't got to pay nothing as long as they come to the dealership. All right, deal. You can't, in your situation, you can't. In your situation, you can't. Most extended warranties are offered they're offered at the dealership at the time you're making the purchase. So if you decide to opt out, then that's it. You're pretty much done. You're pretty much done and stuff, man. So, um, but yeah, these lease programs and stuff, they already know. Okay, they done sat there and had a meeting and stuff like that. They know, man. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I mean, but that's the deal there. You know, that's the deal there. So, when any place that does a lease program and stuff, man, then they already okay. Well, what happens in the case that the driver that ain't making no money, right, and the truck break down? What is he supposed to do? They can't leave that truck over there on the side of the road. They can't leave it on the side of the road and stuff. Okay, yeah, give them a whole bunch of reprimand and stuff. Yeah, we gonna get the truck towed. We gonna get the truck towed to the dealership and stuff. But man, see, that's why you need to have money and stuff like that. And well, dude, we might have to start looking at your account. And well, so they already know, man. When your account is when they already know that you in the hole, right? Once you reach a certain amount in that hole, they know you ain't coming out of it. So they saying, in other words, we ain't gonna never see our money. So let's go on here. Hey, look, dude, we're gonna have to discontinue your contract. And I done been, when I worked in Big Rock, right? When I worked at Big Rock Transportation, I don't know how many times and stuff I've been in that office and I hit them dispatch and say, hey man, we gotta discontinue your contract, dude. You're $4,000 in the negative. You're $4,000 in the negative and stuff, man. It's been like that for about 2 months now. It's done been like that for 2 months now and stuff, and then you got this breakdown and stuff. You done been home, you done been home for 6 days and stuff, man, and you already 3,500 in the negative, man. There's no way and stuff you're gonna come out. So we just decided to discontinue your contract, and that's that. You got your quality truck, you got that quality truck. Okay, well, now you got to call quality and stuff like that. Well, quality gonna be looking for it. Hey man, well, quality done got paid. Quality done got paid and stuff. That's why the agreement is, okay, well, you can take it over here to this carrier and stuff, and then when they send that bill, the company pays the money. That's why some, when you jump in the lease and stuff like that, that's why they don't want you on child support. That's why they don't want you on child support, because if you got a garnishment and stuff, man, especially depending on what state you in, if you got a garnishment, whoever you work for, they pay the garnishment and then they get the money from you. So when the bill comes, if you owe child support and your child support is $600-700 or whatever, then the company go in and cut them a check for $700. See, that's required by law. That's required by law and stuff. That's why they make a big deal over, guys who owe child support. Because, whoever you employ with, they got to cut that check. Right then, when that bill comes, they got to cut the check right then. That's part of the agreement. That's part of the agreement and stuff based on the state for you to have a business or have a business license. So you sitting over here and stuff, man, and they done cut that check, and now they trying to get that money and stuff from you, and you ain't making it. That's why they check. That's why they check them things and stuff. Hey, you got any kind of garnish? A lot of the garnishment, that's the only garnishment that's the only garnishment they can't get around. That's the only garnishment they can get around. Any other stuff, hey, look, you got to work that out yourself. But that child support garnishment, if you got that, you got that and you work for a company, that's the first thing they tell you, man. Hey, listen, dude, I don't think we can hire you. Hold up, let's see what you got. Company drivers at 1,300 to 28. Variable settlements is same take home as on op 3 to 6. Yeah and no. Yeah and no. Cause see, if you are own operator, and you got $6 grand, they cut you a check for $6 grand. See, Your premise is to take the money. Your premise is to take the money and take care of your business. You're supposed to take care of your business first. Now, every now and again, you can kind of slide stuff in there. You can slide stuff in there. See, you got capital on hand. You got your capital on hand. And so what you're supposed to be doing is making sure that capital stays capital. Because your profitability, all that's going to come later. When you're a company driver and you getting that money, then that's it. No, the company driver's not winning. The company driver's not winning. Just because, look, when you're a business person, right? When you're a business person, as a company driver, you don't have, as a company person, employee or whatever, your responsibility is only the task at hand that you're hired to do. That's it. That's your only responsibility. As a business person, you're responsible for everything else. Now, when you start out, yeah, the company person is winning. They're winning. Because they get paid on Friday. They get paid on Friday. The only task that they got to worry about is the task at hand. That's it. Now, as a business person, you're trying to get yourself established. You're trying to get the licenses and stuff, the permits and stuff paid for. You're trying to get the savings and stuff paid for and stuff because of all these things that you acquired. All these things that you acquired to get the ball rolling. You see, so as you begin to put these things together, you get an understanding of things, and you understand that now that, you know, you're turning a 1% profit into a 5% profit. Now you're turning a 5% profit, 10% profit, you know, over time. So as things begin to grow, you're not profitable, right? As what it looks like. If you got a $1 billion business, right? And your profit from $1 billion is 100 million, that's 10%. That's 10%. But profit means after everything is paid for, including your own lifestyle. When everything is said and done, and all you got left over is 100 million. Okay? Now, are you winning or are you losing? So then you begin to take that 100 million and say, well, let me reinvest it. Let me reinvest it in stuff and see if I can turn this money and turn it into another profit. So you see, over time, it starts out that the company person is winning. But then when everything is said and done, it's the business person that's winning. Jeff Bezos didn't start out with a silver spoon in his mouth. There was no inheritance for Jeff Bezos. Who was another guy? What's that politician name? What's that? Mike Bloomberg. There's another one. Bloomberg didn't start out with no inheritance. That man he never got to see his daddy. Daddy died. His mother raised him. Bloomberg is worth $56 billion. $56 billion. And nobody knows what this man does. Nobody know what Bloomberg. Only thing they know about Bloomberg, he was just the mayor of New York. He was just the mayor of New York. What business was Bloomberg in? Can't nobody tell you. Okay, so you saying again, no stress, 70K to 123 net. Company went okay, all right, okay. I mean, listen, I done broke the whole signs down. If you believe company drivers win, they win. But who's the ones that's doing all the complaining? Who the ones doing all the complaining and stuff? Because I don't know if you've been paying attention. And stuff, man, but this work atmosphere out here and stuff, This work atmosphere and stuff, man, you can see that a lot of things that people used to do, they ain't doing them no more. You know, self-checkout, you know, they doing a lot of these entry-level jobs and stuff like that. A lot of these entry-level jobs and stuff like that. And so you saying, okay, well, all right. Party hard would be, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I used to think, you know, but here's the thing though. It's a marathon. And most people who pace themselves in these marathons are the ones that win. Just because you win consistent money, he obviously can take care of a truck. I mean, well, you know, okay. He got to, you know, is what I'm saying though, man, is that if you're, all right, Jay Chris, what's going on with you? You know, when you learn the consistency of the business, when you learn the consistency of the business, and you understand where you stand financially, and you put your money where it's supposed to be at and stuff, right? And do the things you're supposed to do as a business person. See, it's a lot of things I neglected. That's why I got 20 years in the game, right? I could have been had those things and stuff that I wanted to have. I had big dreams, but when it was time for me to implement them, I didn't do it. Okay, well, I just went off faith, just blind faith. You know, it was a lot of opportunity over there that I squandered. I'm like, dude, when I was at, you don't stay at no carrier. You don't stay at no carrier as long as I did and stuff and not get any kind of connections over there. You know, everybody, when I was at Big Rock, everybody knew who Rhode Island Red Rooster was. Everybody. But I squandered a lot, you know, there was money all throughout that outfit. It was money all in there. But what I did, I eliminated myself from all that, especially when I got Sky Rooster paid off. When I got Sky Rooster, I became extremely arrogant. If you're going to be a business person, you got to be humble. You got to be humble because that's the only way that you're going to get the information. You know, I just pretty much did all the work for him. Like, well, you know what? Hey, bring you to the promised land. Okay, well, just, hey, soak up this information and stuff, man, and you know, you'll get there. And stuff. But like I said, I was over there, and how I thought you make money, how I thought you made 80% of my income over there at Big Rock. I be Sean Brown. It's Sean Brown. 80% of my income when I was at Big Rock, man, came from C.H. Robinson. 80%. Yeah, it's money. It's money anywhere you go. That's why I never tell anybody, oh well, what's the best thing to go into? All of it's good. It doesn't matter whether it's drive-in, refrigerated, flatbed. Hey, it's all on what you feel and all on what you want to dedicate yourself to. But every morning, I was always jumping on that C.H. Robinson load board, thinking I was doing something. Oh well, yeah, it's Northeast Freight. Yeah, they was paying me, they was paying the rates and stuff that need to be paid. But I stepped away from all the contract freight that they had going on inside there. Because the thing was, all I was trying to do was lock down the lane. That was it. But what I had to do every morning, I had to get up, I had to look at the board and stuff. And by 10:30 every morning, I always had 2 loads. At 10:30, I had 2 loads and stuff. So, you know, just imagine that. Now, these people get paid based upon they get 10% based upon what's found, right? And so my fleet manager, you know, me and him never talked. He never had a problem out of me because he like, well, shoot, hey, Rooster just gonna set up his own load. I get 10%. I get 10% of whatever he set up. So if he want to do the work instead of me doing the work for him and stuff, so be it. I still get my cut. They got load tenders sitting in there and stuff for days. They know what customers and stuff they got. They know what lanes and stuff I run. But they saying I can't set Rooster up on that because he always on C.H. Robinson load board setting stuff. He got load today. He got load tomorrow. And then tomorrow come, I set myself up 2 more loads. Sometimes I set myself up 3 loads. So I never give them the opportunity to set anything up for me. So when they got that pattern all the time, they already know, well, look, you know, we're gonna leave Rooster alone and let him do whatever he wanted, you know, cause he obviously, this is what he want to do. We get the 10% from that and stuff, and they never had a problem because that 10%, it was profitable. Okay. But that's the thing there and stuff, man. It's just, and that's how I ran. And see, you know, for the most part, yeah, it worked because in a way it was stress-free. In a way it was stress-free over there and stuff. I'm like, well, only person I got to deal with shit, you know, because if I waited on Big Rock to find me a load, then they would have to call me on something, and it might not be what I want to run. And so it's a wasted phone call. Oh yeah, they got bulk brokers. They got bulk brokers and stuff, but you know, if you're leased on with a carrier, right? If you're leased on with a carrier, use that to your advantage. Make them guys in there go to work, because if you know whatever their cut is, right? If it's 20% or 15% or 35%, let them go to work. They got all the computers. They got all the hardware. They got all the contacts and stuff. What you do, you make them expose their hand, right? You make them expose their hand. When they expose their hand, right, that's when you go in there and begin to talk to the people. Because everybody loves that face-to-face conversation. Because when you in there and they see you enough times and stuff, you can establish yourself. Then let them play the hand, right? You go over there and stuff where it's at, you feel it out. If it's something that you feel you can deal with, okay. Hey, listen, you know, take a look around it when you go in those offices and stuff like that. Look at them load tenders. Don't be sitting over there. You know, they got stuff all scattered everywhere. Look at those load tenders and stuff like that and begin to ask them questions. Because what they trying to do is they trying to get themselves established where they got a primary transportation provider, right? And if they can call on you and they know, all right, now they can call on you and you got the truck. Now they calling the broker, and then the broker or whoever it is that you work with, they have to send the truck. They have to locate the truck. When they talk to you, they know they got the truck. They got the truck. They know they got the freight and they got the truck. So once you establish yourself and stuff that way, that's when you can, you know, you giving them confidence now. When they on the phone, they, you know, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, we're gonna take this load right here and stuff. We'll send the truck over there. Now they gotta locate a truck. They gotta be out here locating the truck and stuff and they might not find one. So then they got to go back over there and they got to lie to the dad. They got to lie to the person. Well, hey, listen, I had a truck out there that was coming, but then, you know, he broke down or whatever and stuff, right? So he might not be there till tomorrow. All them stalling tactics. When they talk to you and they say, hey, man, listen, I got this load over here. It's coming out there this time. Okay, yeah, all right. I'll be over here such and such time. They know they talking to you, the truck driver. You got the truck, you got the trailer. So once you get there, it's just loading up and stuff. That's just one less word they got to take off their hand, right? So when you began to talk to them guys there and stuff, right? That's when the conversation, hey man, you ever thought about expanding? Kind, look, They pushing out 3 loads now. We got a contract and stuff from loads that you've been running, but now, hey, you've been doing such a good job and stuff, man. They increased their order, so now we're gonna need 3 trucks. Now we're gonna need 3 trucks. You're gonna let that opportunity go on by and stuff? Okay. You got your credit and stuff straight. You got your credit stuff straight. They gave you the heads up and stuff and let you know that it's a go. All right. So now you go down there and start talking about getting some drivers. You already know what the itinerary is and stuff, right? So the only thing you need is to go down there, you already know what kind of truck to get, what kind of trailer to get. And the next thing, only thing you gotta do now and stuff, is just get you a driver. You already know what the premise is, because you've been running it yourself. As business expands, you got to be willing to expand with it and keep them from saying, you know what, well, it's better for us to get our own truck and our own trailer. No, I got the transportation part covered. And stuff, man. You know, let me worry about the transportation. You just get the loads. You get the loads and stuff, right? Now you locked in the contract. And stuff. So what does that mean? Okay, where you was leased on with you, hey, listen, man. Say, hey, we gotta go. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity and stuff like that. They done did all the work for you. You just got to go in. You got to go in there and you get firsthand. You get firsthand deals. You going right in there in that transportation office and stuff, man. Them are the people they're responsible for the loads. They responsible and stuff. So who they work for and stuff, they tell, hey, look, we got to get these loads up out of here. And stuff, man. It's your responsibility to do that. And now you have a conversation with them and stuff. Hey, listen, man, even if it ain't nothing and stuff, man, but just getting them something to eat. You done got to the place early. Hey, listen, man, you don't you get on the phone with them and stuff. Hey, look, don't bring nothing in to eat today and stuff. I got you. What y'all want to eat today? Find out a catering company and stuff over there in that area. Find a catering company and stuff over there. Butter them up and stuff, man. Like, hey, dude, time is money. Now you got his attention and stuff. That's what they do. Hey, listen, man, we're going to have a meet and greet and stuff like that. So, if we can, okay. They go and greet them and they start talking about business, which you ain't never supposed to do. Never supposed to talk about business and stuff, man, over food. Never supposed to talk about business over food, because most of the time and stuff is when you hungry and when you grieving. That's when you never supposed to talk about business. Never supposed to talk about business when you hungry and when you grieving. That's why funeral homes and stuff, that's why the funeral homes make as much money as they make and stuff, Kyle. They going in there, the person probably done told you and stuff, right? Hey, look, I just want a basic funeral. They probably done told you, hey, look, hey, when I pass away, get me the cheapest casket that you can get, right? Take this life insurance money and do stuff for you. And now you done sat there and stuff, and now you done got, because you grieving and stuff like that, and they hitting you all them soft words, now you got $30,000. You got $30,000 and stuff, man, in a funeral. When the person done already told you and stuff, take the insurance, bury me the cheapest way, take the insurance money, and do something nice for yourself. But like I said, people squander them opportunities. They squander them opportunities, and then they turn around. A lot of them, they ain't got no truck, they ain't got no trailer, ain't got no equipment. They over here talking junk about the people who got trucks and got trailers. People that they got this stuff paid over probably 5 times over here making all this money. They over here making all this money because you want, and y'all, a lot of people want to sit there and talk against them rather than just saying, man, hey, listen, let me, kick them a few dollars. kick them a few dollars and stuff like that. You know, hey, listen, hey man, can I talk to you for a little? Can we chop up some game? And be a person that's humble enough to receive the information, and you'd be surprised how much time and stuff a person got on their hand. But you know, everybody want to knock. Okay, well, you know, you want to knock this person. You want to knock them. They got 3 trucks, 3 trailers. They got 3 trucks, 3 trailers. They got 6 trucks and stuff. Well, they even got 1 truck, 1 trailer. But every week and stuff, you always see them broadcasting from the truck. You know, they making upgrades and stuff like that. Ain't no repo company. They ain't in no lease program. They ain't up here tripping, talking about, man, you know, look at what the man doing. Look at what the man doing to me this week. Look at what the man doing to me this week. It's a consistency and stuff, and like people want to knock that. They want to knock, oh man, you ain't making that money. You ain't making that money. Okay, what you doing then? Because, you know, this person's stuff straight. Your stuff ain't straight. They steady over here building. They over here building, combinating, consolidating and stuff like that. You mad at them because you know, they over there at the motel and stuff chilling. Eating fine foods and stuff like that, dressing up real nice. Taking their families out and stuff and having a good time. You hating that. Why? That person worked, they put the time, energy, and the resource into that. Didn't nobody give them that, and you hating that, but that's where you trying to be. And then instead of trying to humble yourself and stuff and be straight up, you know, you trying to be straight up, you know. Now you hating on it. Now you hating on this person and stuff, and then, you know, doesn't matter. You in the live feed. They drop a video. You down there in the comments and stuff. Hey, man, shoot, man, that dude ain't doing nothing like that. Okay, well then, what are you doing then? That's it. You know, you always got a counter narrative and stuff. Okay, I get it. If you want to critique my information, but what do you have? What do you have? People have been talking, man, shoot, how's the Kool-Aid? How's the Kool-Aid over there with Lone Mountain? I mean, shoot, must be very good because I don't deal with Lone Mountain no more. I don't deal with Lone Mountain no more and stuff, man. My truck paid off. Lone Mountain can't come get this truck, even if they wanted to. And trust me, I tried to give it to them. And stuff. Hey, Lone Mountain. Hey, man, I want that W9. How much you want for this truck here? How much you want for this truck here? How much? Nah, I think I'm gonna go and keep it. I think I'm gonna go and keep it. You do know I had to pay y'all $57,000 for this truck, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, here's our offer. No, I think I'm gonna go and keep it. That ain't enough for the down payment for the W9. What the heck you talking? I'm giving you a whole truck. You're gonna take the truck, clean it up, and then sell it for profit. And then here it is, I'm locked in another 5 years on a new truck. Man, you crazy. Just do the same thing. Just to do the same thing and stuff. How's the Kool-Aid over there? Because I get so much hate. I get so much hate from that two year update I did. That 2 year update I did and stuff, man. I'm like, you know, people still watching it, and I get so much hate from that video. Like, they don't watch all the other stuff that came behind it. And it's simply because I told the truth. You know? Simply because I told the truth. Oh man, shoot. Man, you go over there to Lone Mountain. They're gonna rip you off and stuff. Said the person that don't even qualify. They ain't got a Lone Mountain truck. Man, shoot. When I went to Lone Mountain, I got the truck and then the motor blowed up. For real? How long you keep the truck? Man, shoot. I got on the first month. Oh, you did? Okay. Well, you know that truck was under warranty, right? You know that truck was under warranty. Man, shoot. They came and repossessed the truck and stuff. Oh, really? Daggone. I got into, let's see. I had to pay that $8,000 bill. I had to pay that $8,000 bill and stuff, right? Sent that over to Lone Mountain, man. Shoot, we'll suspend the payment next month. Simple as that. They say, man, give them a 10-day notice. give them a 10-day notice and stuff, man. They see the repair bill, you know, like, dude, they can't expect you to make. They want you to get the truck fixed. They want you to get the truck fixed and stuff, man. They know you know, shoot, you done sat there and spent all this money. They know you can't make that payment and stuff, man. So they like, okay, we'll push that one. Your business and stuff straight though, right? Yeah, everything good. Man, shoot, Lone Mountain be doing, man, Lone Mountain be tripping, man. I tell you exactly what to do and stuff, man, how to deal with Lone Mountain. But see, you know, they'll come up and tell you like they know better. They'll come up and tell you like they know better and stuff, man. I'm like, man, shoot, you know, the thing is, you ain't get qualified. That's what it is. You didn't get qualified. And you mad because you ain't qualified and stuff. I'm like, man, you know, dude, that means something wrong with your finances. You need to get your finances and stuff in order. You know, a lot of people think, okay, going to Lone Mountain, they think Lone Mountain is like a lease program. Well, if the truck break down, they should be paying for it. The truck break down, they should be paying for it. You know, like, dude, don't work that way. You ain't ready for business. See, you done been in these lease programs and you done got comfortable over there. Which is what a lot of them lease programs do. Your truck break, yeah, just go and take it to the shop. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We already know you ain't got no money. We already know you ain't got no money anyway and stuff, right? So the truck got a bumper-to-bumper warranty. The truck got a bumper-to-bumper warranty. And what Freightliner does, or you know, because most people go to Freightliner, I'm just saying, what the dealership does is the truck has a warranty on it, right? It has a bumper-to-bumper warranty. Now, when they talk about these kickbacks, this is what they do. Because you don't understand that the truck is under a bumper-to-bumper or a maintenance lease, right? The carrier has a maintenance lease and stuff. What they say is that they send a, okay, you gotta, let me make sure I'm saying this right. Okay, you get the truck. Well, the company gets the truck. It's under a lease. It's under a lease that covers the maintenance. You take the truck in there. They still make out a bill. They still make out a bill and stuff, right? And then they present it to you and say, okay, this how much you would have paid, or this how much that you owe, right? So then they send the company over there, and then you pay it. And that's the kickback. That's the kickback. Everything's paid for and stuff, and then you don't know no better and stuff like that. But that's why they tell you, or that's why they tell you and stuff is that, oh, we'll pay for the repair. We'll pay for the repair. Yeah, well, they're gonna send the bill over here and stuff, and then, you know, you can make up any little, you know, you can get any little spreadsheet and stuff and say, oh yeah, it's from Freightliner. They made it up themselves and stuff and say, oh well, this how much you owe us. They ain't cut no check because they don't cut no check because the truck is covered. But they gonna make a receipt out and stuff just in case you wanna, you know, just in case you need some proof on something, right? But you ain't looking at you're not looking at the contract that they have from the lease program that they have set up from the from the dealership. That's how it works. Every time you get a truck, it's brand new truck. It's a brand new truck and stuff. But then when something happens, they tell you take the truck to the dealership. What you got going on, Brandon? Hold on. I seen you post some stuff. Let's see. I've been stuck on a rejected load for 5 days. Chilling in the mall, spending money. The pallets was shipping error. So why, if the shipper did it, I'm going home, I take it back tonight. If they did it, why you sitting on the load for 5 days? If they did it. Cause look, I want to say something. I want to say something, but I'm gonna just tell y'all. Y'all will find out on Saturday. I'm gonna say I want to say something. But I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all will find out on Saturday. Delivery on Tuesday night, they rejected it because you say the pallet shifted. Yeah, shipper. Yeah, he said shipper error. So, I mean that's on them. I'm just trying to figure out why they making you sit on that thing, man. If it's their fault. A pallet shifted, man. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, hey, look, hey, stuff happen like that. I'm telling you, stuff happen like that, man. You sit there, everything straight, and then, you know, the pallets be done fell over in the middle of the truck and stuff, and then they looking at you like, well, you did that. Like, you must have did something and stuff, man. I don't know what you were doing out there on that road, but you did it. And you look at the product and stuff like that, and they got that little weak piece of product down there. They didn't put airbags between the pallets. Oh, you asking that? Okay, all right. But yeah, I want to tell y'all something. So I want to tell y'all something so bad. But yeah, I just say you'll find out Saturday. You'll find out Saturday. That depends. That depends on what the product is, cause some people all right, okay. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't buy a truck. It's not a truck. It's not a truck. Hey, look. So I'm gonna tell you. All right, I'll give you a clue. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a clue. I'm gonna post it up. I'm gonna post it up on my YouTube post. Right. I'm gonna post it up there and stuff. I think I already know one person gonna figure it out. One person gonna figure it out, but for the rest of you, you're gonna have to wait till Saturday. You're gonna have to wait till Saturday, man. But I want to say it so bad. I want to say it so bad, man. But you gonna have to tune in Saturday. You got to tune in Saturday and stuff. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live Saturday. I'm gonna go live Saturday and stuff, man. And so, but come on, I got 28 people up in here and 7 likes, man. Give me 20. Give me 20. Give me 21 more likes right now. Give me 21 more likes. But yeah, look, man. But I'm gonna tell you, boy, like the reason why I gotta keep my mouth closed. The reason why I gotta keep my mouth closed about it because I haven't said nothing, and people are still been trying to run like little interference and stuff. They've been trying to run little interference and stuff like that, and it's like, dude, okay, what you got? Let's see. I'm sick of just doing a job. I see you making videos, but I would need it. Well, okay. Well, listen. This what you do, right? This what you do. Go on my YouTube page right now. Go on my YouTube page. Get my personal information. Get my personal information. My phone. I want you to text me and let me know that it's you and stuff, right? And if you want tomorrow, I ain't doing anything tomorrow. I'm not doing anything tomorrow and stuff. If you want a real like one-on-one breakdown and stuff, man, you want a real one-on-one breakdown and stuff, I'll be free I'll be free at 10 o'clock. And that goes for it. That goes for anybody up here. I'll be free at 10 o'clock I'll be free from 10 till 6 tomorrow. I'll be free from 10 to 6 tomorrow. Anybody want to chop up if you need some one-on-one mentoring, I'm free from 10 a.m. tomorrow till 6. But we gotta have it wrapped up by 6 o'clock. We gotta have it wrapped up by 6 o'clock because because I got stuff I gotta get ready for. Stuff I gotta do and everything. So yeah, I'll be free tomorrow between 10 and 6. But yeah, man, I mean, just don't squander your opportunity. Don't squander your opportunity. Oh, I understand that the lease program is hard. I understand that. I understand these lease programs are hard and stuff, man. Business is hard. Business is hard. It's hard. Going independent is hard. Staying independent is hard. Being an employee, that's hard. That's even harder though. People think, being an employee is the path of least resistance. You see a lot of these mandates and stuff coming out, right, about these about these certain and people feel a certain way. So what do people feel a certain way about these certain mandates and stuff that came down. See, when you independent, you ain't got to worry about that. You ain't got to. If that's the way you feel and stuff, then what's the business plan on? What's the business plan on the lease? Okay. Let me say this in any uncertain term. If you in a lease program, and in 3 months, you don't have $15,000 in your bank account. If you don't have $15,000 in your bank account after 3 months of riding this stuff, you ain't serious. This ain't for you. Get out of the truck. Be a company driver. I'm gonna keep it as real as I can possibly can. In 3 months. And the thing is that I'm really selling it short. If you don't have $15,000, in your account after 3 months of being in a lease program, you are not serious. You might look, dude, just come to the realization. Hey, listen, fellas. Hey, I gotta jump off here. I just got some bad news, y'all. So, yeah, I got some bad news and stuff, man. So let me I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here and stuff, man. So, yeah, let me go take care of this. Let me go take care of this this issue, and yeah, let me go take care of this issue and stuff, man. So I'm if I can go back live and stuff, I will. If I can go back live and stuff, I will. So yeah. So yeah, let me go take care of this and stuff, man. If I can go live and stuff, I go live. If not, then So let me be clear on this. It's not me personally, right? It's not something that affected me personally. It's somebody that I know. it's somebody I know and stuff. They just shot me a message and stuff, so I need to, you know. So let me go and take care of that. And yeah. So if I can go live again, I'll go live. But I'm okay. I'm okay. It's nothing. It's nothing dealing with me directly, but it's somebody I know and stuff, and they need me right now. So I'm gonna be over there. So yeah, y'all be safe, be easy and stuff, man. We'll break more into this science and everything. It's Red Rooster. Um, y'all know how I end it. Y'all know how I end this stuff, man. I'll